Welcome to today's episode of What Does the Law Say with Arike, proudly sponsored by Tech Hub Media. Before we move on, please like, share, subscribe, drop your comments and your questions in the comment section below. Thank you. On today's episode, we would be discussing about SARS. You probably have heard it if you're, very involved with the internet and everything that is going on social media. You would have heard people protesting and chanting EndSARS, EndSWAT. So in today's episode, my aim is to inform, educate you about what SARS is and why the protest is going on. What exactly is the problem in Nigeria and why is there a protest? Why do people want SARS to end? I would let you all know about it. So firstly, we're going to answer questions such as what are the rights of Nigerians in this time? I mean, now that there's a protest, for us to end SARS, what are the rights available to Nigerians? How do we handle the situation? How can we protest? We would also talk about why hasn't the protest ended? What exactly is holding people down? Or why hasn't the government done anything effective to end the protest? We also talk about what are the demands of the youth, and so on and so forth. So let's go right into today's episode. So quick facts about SARS. SARS is Special Anti-Robbery Squad. It's a unit of the Nigerian police force that is aimed or armed with the responsibility of preventing crimes, kidnapping, preventing robbery, and ensuring that there's peace and order in the country as regards that. It was established about 26 years ago. That's a quick fact about SARS. Now, to the main issue, what exactly is the reason why people are protesting for SARS to end? Why do people want them to disband, to scrap SARS? There are different reasons. So firstly, extrajudicial killing. SARS has been involved in extrajudicial killings. That means killings that are not authorized either by the court or by the government or anything. They search you, they stop and search you on the road. They say that you have a tattoo or on your phone. They say that you are exchanging huge sum of amounts of money and you don't want to give them some part of it. They kill people. Countless number of people have died without no just cause. Because some people they don't even wear uniforms. So I can't even say some people in uniforms. Some people that do not wear uniforms, even if they are recognized as a unit of the police force, think that because you are looking fresh, you drive a car, then you must be involved in cybercrime or you're involved in fraud or whatever they think at that point. And they gun people down. Youths have died. There is a list of names of people that we can even identify. There are names of people that we cannot identify. Secondly, Nigerians are tired. We are tired. We are tired of losing our own. We are tired of being fearful in our country. We are tired of not being able to guarantee our safety. There's no security. The people that are meant to protect you are the ones killing you. You can't go out and be sure if you will come back, except you pray to God. And it's sad. We are tired of that. We are tired of being dragged up and down. We are tired of somebody saying that, oh, there's nothing you can do because, that's what the SARS people say. They kill people and they say, what will you do? There's nothing you can do. I will kill you now, you will die and that's it. So we are tired. We're tired of SARS. We're tired of being, threatened without no just cause. You didn't do anything. If you did something, that's a different. Even if you do something, you're supposed to go before a competent court and then hear your case there. Not that some man with guns shoot you and then that's it. Nigerians are tired of extortion. Nigerians are tired of inhumane treatment. They're tired of living in fear. And all they want is enough of the extortion. Enough is enough of the brutality. Lastly, why do Nigerians want SARS to end? Or why are they clamoring for a protest? We have woken up. Nigerians have woken up from that sleep, from that slumber probably. We have woken up and we know that we have a right, we know that we deserve better and then we want better. So do Nigerians have the right to protest? Yes. Not just because we've been treated in an inhumane manner, not just because of police brutality. We have a right to protest as citizens of this country. So now we're going to look at the law. Remember, this is what does the law say, and so we will not forget to state what the law says. So Section 40 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, states that every person shall be entitled to assemble freely and associate with other persons that place to assemble freely. People have a right to protest. It is their fundamental right. You are not meant to shoot guns at them. You are not meant to harass them. They are protesting peacefully. The Constitution says they have a right. They are entitled to assemble freely. They have that right. It is their right. It's the right of every Nigerian to protest if they want to. They can. It is a right. Nobody should deny them of that. It is violation if you deny them of that. That's one right that they have. They have the right to protest. Another right, even at this point in time, is the right not to be treated inhumanely. So Section 34 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria also states that every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly no person shall be subjected to torture or to inhumane or degrading treatment. What SARS have done to youth is torture, degrading treatment. And so now, if we decide to protest, a right that we have, if we decide to protest, we are protesting right now, so we've decided to protest. If we have the right to protest, then also Section 34 provides that we have that right to be treated in a respectable manner. We are not supposed to be subjected to torture because we are protesting. We're not supposed to be subjected to inhumane treatment because we are protesting. We're not supposed to be subjected to degrading treatment because we are protesting. Both of them are fundamental rights. The right not to be treated in an inhumane manner and the right to protest. Also, in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Section 34 sub 2 says that any person who is arrested or detained shall have the right to remain silent. What do we see now? Even with protesters, they will say, oh, they should write their statement for them and sign. No. The Constitution says that you have that right to remain silent. The Constitution says that you have that right to avoid answering any question until after the consultation with your lawyer. And you wonder that, do the police force know what the Constitution says? Do they know what fundamental right is? Because it already expressly states that you have that right to remain silent and to avoid any questions until you've consulted with your lawyer. So that's also a cheat code for us, even as we protest. That if you ever are arrested during the protest, you have that right to remain silent and not to say anything or you've consulted with your lawyer. That is your right. So now, why hasn't the protest ended? You might be wondering. The government said that they've disbanded SARS. So why are Nigerian youth still protesting? What do they want? Those are some of the questions that our parents are asking. That what else are they looking for? You know, they've already said. So now, Nigerians are protesting because, or Nigerians have not ended protest because they do not just want to hear it. They don't just want to hear you say it. They want to see it take effect. We've heard it. We heard it in 2017, 2018, 2019. This is 2020. So basically, the protest hasn't ended because our demands haven't been met. There are some demands that have been stated, the 5 for 5 demands, and the government has not met those demands. That is why the protest hasn't ended. So immediate release of all arrested protesters, that's one of the demands. Increase in the salary of the police and adequately compensating them, that's also one of the demands. Justice for all the deceased victims, brutality and appropriate compensation for their families, and 2 other demands are the demands of Nigerians at this time. Some people even still record extortion and brutality after they said they disbanded this SARS. The government has said they disbanded SARS. After that, people have still recorded cases of police brutality, cases of extortion. So what did they disband? That is why we cannot end the protest. You say you've done something, but the effect of it is still in the community. You need to come down here and see what people are going through. It is painful that we live in fear in our country. It is painful that there's no sense of urgency for the lives of Nigerians. How? Why? So how can you help? Use your connects. People that know people in the government, use your connect. Now is the time for you to use your connect. Now is the time for you to call that uncle, that best friend, that cousin that works up there, that knows the people that should know what we want them to know. Now is the time to use your connect. Now is the time to talk to that your dad. Now is the time to talk to that your mom. Because it is people that are occupying these government seats. It's people that talk to the president. It's people that sit down and make these laws and ensure how Nigeria is run properly. Use your connect, whether as a young person or as an old person. use your connect. Another way is that you can inform and educate people, just like I'm doing. Let people know. There are some people that just think that we're angry youths that don't know what they want, we're just wasting our time. Inform and educate people that the reason why we're doing this is because people are dying. And that's all we are trying to stop. We just want better lives. We just want to enjoy our lives as young people. Inform and educate people. That's how you can help. Lastly, join the protest, whether online or on ground. You can tweet EndSARS, EndSWAT, EndSARS, EndSWAT. Join the online protest. If you can't join the online protest, join the on-ground protest. This is the time where we can make Nigeria great as we've always wanted to. So in a time like this, I also want to educate you on safety tips. As the protest is going on, we want to make sure that everybody is safe. First safety tip is, if you have to air your opinions, air them in a very, respectable and noble manner. You don't have to curse anybody out. Air your opinions and your views clearly. You don't have to curse anyone out. Also, watch out for each other. If you are going for the protest on ground, watch out for each other. And please wear your mask. You still know that there's still COVID outside. So ensure that you wear your mask and that you are safe. So right now, I would like you to watch this video. Some days ago, there was Festival of Lights to, celebrate and to remember those that have died either by reason of police brutality or those that have died as a result of this protest. So watch this video and feel some of the pain of Nigerians.
Our land, where there's hope for us all. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We'll all we have. We'll defend our land.
This is a fight